Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to day 199 of a year of yoga. Oh boy, it's been a doozy of a day. I don't even know where to begin, but we carve this time out every day to set apart from the regular hectic hubbub. I'm going to check one more time to make sure I'm in frame. Then we will get started. Yeah, good enough. So I'm trying something different with the camera angle today instead of having it being like the super wide vision so it catches. So I don't know if my hopefully you can see everything just fine. Let's start with a nice little bit of a sit down meditation, y'all. Kind of clear our minds. I've got some blocks on hand. I've got my strap. The whole neighborhood, I don't know what's going on outside, smells like a burning plastic. I'm worried that one of the neighbors' house caught fire or something, or maybe somebody's just burning trash is my hope. But it definitely does not smell very nice today. So I've got some candles going. Let's go ahead and start with just some neck circles. Sometimes to take myself out of my own head if I'm getting caught up in borrowing trouble or stressed or angry, or if just whatever I'm feeling is too much and I want to take a break from it. Because sometimes you need to take a break from really good emotions too. Like just find a little bit of balance in the middle. Some physical activity can be just the thing to pull my mind out of itself and to just be for a little bit. So let's do that by rocking our head from side to side, stretching through the sides of our neck. Maybe going full circle. Change direction. So you can be having a really bad day. Like hypothetically, let's say last month your cat died, and this month you're being audited. Like just, if that were happening. This is a pretty rough day. It still feels good to stretch your neck, and that's what I'm focusing on. Is how good it feels to just do things that feel good, that in a positive way. So I'm actually going to reach my arms out now, very similar to in Warrior 2, like you're stretching, reach with your fingertips. And exhale, keeping that same extension, lowering my fingertips to the ground. Let's inhale, raising our heart towards the sky, and stretching my head to the right. Inhale. Exhale, we can, still tilting our head over, turn our gaze down towards the earth. Inhale. Ooh, my neck is stiff. And exhale, stretching, still with your head tilted, but look up towards the sky. And move with your breath, with your inhale and exhale. Inhaling up at the sky, exhaling down at the ground. And let's rotate over to the other side, still reaching with our fingertips. Just breathing and shifting your gaze to get all across the front and back of the side of our neck. Now let's come back up to center. rolling our shoulders up and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I've been sitting here in a cobbler's pose. Let's go ahead and shift our right leg around so that we're in a seated 90-90. Both of our knees are at a 90-degree bend. I'm going to inhale and then pushing up, really supporting through those glutes, up to my knees. Inhaling down, exhaling. Let's shift around. Oh, my tight hips to the right. Inhale and exhale and back down. Inhaling around, exhaling up. Inhaling to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. I feel very clumsy and flailing about, but grace will come with practice. Sometimes you have to be a wobbly toddler at something before you can become a graceful, well-practiced dancer. And this will be our last one on each side. There we go. And come back to cobbler's pose. And if you're like me and that got your heart rate up a little bit, as we breathe here, just listen to and feel your pulse. It's just the drumbeat of our life essence just thrumming through us. And sometimes it's really nice to participate in speeding it up and slowing it back down and literally dancing to the beat of our own drum, or marching, or whatever makes you happy. So from here, I'm holding on to the fronts of my knees, and I'm just going to shift from side to side with my rib cage. You can set your hands quite a bit wider to give your rib cage a little bit more space. I like to inhale for 1, 2, and exhale for 2. And from here, we can actually lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see precisely where I'm isolating this movement. And again, holding on to the fronts of your knees can really be helpful. But we're supporting from almost our diaphragm area, lifting our sternum up towards the sky. And try to do it like you're trying to make your chest to be just as up high as you possibly can. And you don't want to be arching your back, but just lifting. And then as we exhale, we're not going full on into a cat-cow C back position. We're just coming back down to neutral. Do we inhale? I like inhaling on the up and exhaling on the down, but experiment and find what you like. I actually like to breathe in for 2 and then exhale for 2. And we are just lifting and lowering. So you can go nice and slow. Or you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And yet I can find myself sometimes getting chicken wings. You'll be in kind of like this motion, and you don't want to get your arms involved. Like if you want to practice isolating even further, take your hands off of your knees and just let them float there. And now we can layer this movement, putting my hands back on my knees now, to shifting to the side, lifting up to the side and through center. Side, front, side, back. And then we can round that out. So side, front, side, through the back. Change direction. Side, front, side, back. Side, front, side, back. Smooth it out. There we are. Let's go ahead and start getting a little bit of a stretch, reaching forward, wringing out the sponge of our lower back. You can even take a block under each elbow, just at whatever height helps you to be most relaxed and in this posture, stretching not just through my lower back, but through my outer thighs as well. And while we're here, we can stretch and wiggle our toes, say, hey beans, hey beans. When I was a kid, I used to draw faces on the bottoms of my toes, like little finger puppet people. Like, not like all the time, but I remember doing it a few times at least. And then we can even bring our blocks out just a little farther in front of us to get a nice extension through our arms. Let's try to make sure we're keeping our back nice and straight, our ribs tucked in so we're not like hunched over or poking them out. Just a nice straight back and leaning forward before bringing our hands to the ground, maintaining the integrity of our spine. And now from here, we will just let our spine fold forward. Breathing nice and deep, checking in, honoring our body and its limitations, knowing that everything fluctuates from day to day. And it's not about where we want to be, it's about making the most of where we are. As we walk our hands back up to our knees, let's inhale our arms overhead. Exhale, raining our fingertips to the ground, twisting to the right. And we want to move with the integrity of our muscles. We don't want to just be wrenching ourselves around with our arms. We want to be supporting this with our spine and then adding just a little bit with our arms. Coming out of it as we inhale, then exhale, easing a little deeper into the stretch. If you want, using a block behind our backhand can help us to maintain a nice upright posture. Inhale back up to center, arms overhead, and exhale, twisting around to the left. Moving that block over so we can rest our hand on it. Relaxing, making sure that our thighs aren't bunching up here, but being relaxed and heavy towards the ground. Inhaling back up to front and center, and exhale, hands in prayer position in front of our hearts. Just take a moment of gratitude that we can even be here. Even if it's just sitting here doing some neck stretches, that's still amazing. It is days like today that I'm so glad that I've spent the past almost 200 days practicing walking the path to a place of inner peace, because goddamn, have I needed it today. I'm feeling significantly better. So hot dog, what a doozy of a day. I'm going to go tackle the rest of it. Thank you guys so much for being here, for carving some time out of your day for yourself and spending it with me. And I will see y'all here again tomorrow for another day of a year of yoga. So until then, you guys keep on keeping on. Mwah! Bye.